Guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here. We're back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we shall be doing a NFL mock draft. Now, when it comes to the NFL mock draft, we shall be doing a 7-round NFL mock draft for my team, that is the Atlanta Falcons. Now, the picks that we have today are going to be pick number 8, pick number 43, pick number 58, pick 74, 82, 114, 151, 190, and 213. And I may start out with a trade. I just want to say this right now, because in the last mock draft I did for Atlanta Falcons, I had us selecting Garrett Wilson. But now I've come to the realization that the Falcons need players. And the Falcons need a lot of players. They're going to need players to fill in the positions. And it's just going to be really, really interesting because, I mean, this is interesting so far. The fact that Aiden Hutchinson, Kayvon Thibodeau, Ike Mekwonu, Ahmed Gardner. Had Ahmed Gardner been on the position right now, I would have probably traded with the Minnesota Vikings because I felt like I wanted to do a trade or a Falcons mock draft where we can trade back. And I'm hoping this video is at least 15 minutes because the last one I recorded was probably going to be about 8 minutes, and I felt like that was too short because I was barely even talking. But when it comes to the Falcons' needs, I mean, I'm going to just cross out this and cross out quarterback. So we need a wide receiver, we need edge, we need a cornerback, we need a safety, we need a defensive lineman. I wouldn't say running back is that much of a priority right now, but we do need a linebacker. We need offensive line, offensive tackle. So those are the positions that we're going to be going for here. Now, with this pick, I know Seattle Seahawks are going to go with the tackle. So in my eyes, I'm still going to trade back. I'm still going to trade back, in my opinion, when it comes to this. Now, what I'm going to be looking for is a team that's looking for a wide receiver, i.e. Garrett Wilson. And a team that I would be willing to trade back with that could possibly get Garrett, or would want to get Garrett Wilson ahead of everyone, is the Philadelphia Eagles. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to trade with the Philadelphia Eagles. Psych, we're not really. We're not trading with Philadelphia. But we are trading with the team. It's between the Minnesota Vikings, the Houston Texans, or the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore needs a defensive player, so this is not going to be it. I'm looking at these three positions. Who needs a tackle position? We could trade back with the Jets. You know what? For right now, we will trade back with the Jets. We're going to trade back 2 positions so the Jets can land their tackle ahead of Seattle. Where's the New York Jets? Where's the New York Jets? Right here. Pick number 10, pick number 8, straight trade back right there. And I expect them to take a tackle. Are they going to take a tackle or no? No, they take Garrett Wilson, wide receiver. I'm shocked. All right, now this position, now we can trade back with the Minnesota Vikings and we can get an extra pick. So we're going to trade back with the Minnesota Vikings. Why did I just select the Atlanta Falcons? We're going to trade back with the Minnesota Vikings, and I think the Minnesota Vikings will be willing to give us at least a 5th round pick for this, and we'll trade back to number 12. And we'll see what's on the board at number 12 as the Minnesota Vikings go with Jermaine Johnson, not Derek Stingley Jr. And the Washington football team go with Derek Stingley Jr. So, here's the thing. Malik Willis is here. And there's a team that is needing of a quarterback at pick number 20. And we could get a lot of draft capital for pick number 20. But I want to go Jameson Williams. So, you know what? At pick 15, we're going to go Jameson Williams out of Alabama as our first pick in the first round. At pick number 12 in the first round. Taking a decent time. That basically settles like all the positions the wide receiver position for right now, because we've signed a lot of 1-year deals when it came to the wide receivers. So now that ends up being the thing, but I may actually trade up for someone, if they're still there by pick 25, I may actually trade up, and I may give away our second round pick for if I can trade up. The Eagles, Tyler Linderbaum goes to the Chargers. The Eagles select who? Devin Lloyd at linebacker. The Saints, I'm going to say, go with Malik Willis. No, they go Kenny Pickett. Malik Willis is going to Pittsburgh. Malik Willis has to go to Pittsburgh. Come on. Trevor Penning? Malik Willis is falling off the board. Wow, I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked. I didn't think Malik Willis would be going this far down at this particular time. I mean, geez. I'm looking to trade with the Tennessee Titans, so we're going to pause here. And before the Tennessee Titans even pick, I'm going to trade with them. We're going to move up, and we're going to get them a second-round pick this year. We're going to get them a second-round pick next year. And we're going to give them a fourth-round pick this year. And we're going to move up in front of the Buccaneers. Actually, no, I don't think that would be a good idea. Because the Falcons need trade. They need pieces. So giving away a second. You know what? We'll just continue. I'm going to just tell you guys, I was going to trade up for, what's his name? Kyer Elam from Florida. Just because I'm a Florida guy. But it's alright. We could have traded back with the Pittsburgh Steelers, to be honest. And probably still got a wide receiver, but I wanted Jameson Williams. That's the reason why I went for that whole time. Because I wanted Jameson Williams. But Kansas City Chiefs, Kyer Elam should go here. Yep, expected that. Malik Willis is probably going to go here at number 32. Daxton Hill to replace Tyrann Mathieu at the safety position for the Kansas City Chiefs. Roger McCleary, cornerback, Auburn. Interesting. Jahan Dotson. Malik Willis is going pick number 34. I can't believe Malik Willis has dropped this low, but I'm actually not shocked. Watch them go with Matt Corral. Ooh, they didn't go with Malik Willis. Where's Malik Willis going to go? Now, this is a position. If he goes down this far, if he goes down to us, I'm trading him back. Because there's gonna be a team that needs a quarterback. There's gonna be a team that needs a quarterback. The Jets are not taking him. Chicago's not taking him. Seattle will take him. I'm pretty sure Seattle is gonna take Malik Willis. And Desmond Ridder. That's a shocker. And they take Desmond Ridder. Malik Willis going to the Colts? Bernard Raymond. Wow. I'm actually shocked at this. Who did Washington football team select in the first round? They need a quarterback. Who also needs a quarterback? The Saints. Who did the Saints take? They took Kenny Pickett. Where are the Steelers? Steelers need a quarterback. You know what? We're going to make the trade. Pittsburgh is going to move up to get them. They're going to give us a... Oh, what would they give up? They're moving up what? This is 9 spots. They're moving 9 spots. So I'd say at least a 6th-round pick to move up. We're going to trade back. And if they don't take a quarterback, either way. Come on, take Malik Willis. Yep, there you go. Perfect timing. Perfect trade. Steelers get their quarterback for the future. And we move back and we get an extra 6th-round pick to fill out more positions. And we still have 2 second-round picks in the We still have 2 second-round picks in the NFL draft. The Falcons are not on the clock. This is a glitch because I traded back. But we're going to be picking up pick 52 and pick 58. One of these positions needs to be an edge, and one of these positions, I think, needs to be a cornerback. I don't know which one would come first, but Quay Walker's here, and Quay Walker's actually tempted me to select him and I don't really know if I should select him or not. But here we are at pick number 52, traded back with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Look at the edge position. Nick Bonito's here, but I feel like we can get him at a different position. What about cornerback? We're going to go edge, and we're going to go Nick Bonito out of Oklahoma at pick number 52. And then we have a pick later on. That'll be a cornerback, or it's going to... Yeah, it'll be a cornerback. Who will it be? Will it be Martin Emerson? Will it be Tariq Woodland? Or will it be Marcus Jones? It could be Martin Emerson. And it's going to be Martin Emerson. We're taking Martin Emerson, cornerback out of Mississippi State. And that's our final second round pick as we move on heading in to the third round NFL draft. So far, we filled out, we've done at least, we did a few trade backs, but we still got positions that we need. We filled out the first 3 positions that we need for the draft. Next position I'd probably say is either going to be a safety or a running back, or possibly even linebacker. It all depends on who's there when we pick, next time we pick. But we got 11 selections before we have to pick. I don't think I'm going to go with the quarterback in this draft. Just saying that straight up. Defensive lineman, I feel like I'm going to save back for later because right now I think we need safety, I think we need linebacker, and I think we need offensive lineman, and possibly even another tight end considering Arthur Smith runs a 2 tight end formation. So I think we're gonna need those picks first as we come down to our pick, 6 picks before we pick. But it's gonna be an interesting thing. Let me see who's still on the board. Breece Hall is here. So Breece Hall is here in the third round. If he's still here, I'll take him in the third round because he's ranked number 36 in terms of players. So if he's still here, if he's there, well, when we pick, I'm taking him at running back, and then we can go safety after because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a decent few safeties, and we have 2 third-round picks. And the Falcons are on the clock, and we're gonna go Breece Hall, running back out of Iowa State, as our first third-round pick of the 2022 NFL Draft. Alright, so now it needs to be either a linebacker or it needs to be a safety. And right now, linebacker, I'm probably gonna go with this guy. 5 picks until we pick. If these 2 linebackers are here, I'm going with them. Or I could save it for Channing Tindall, who comes from Georgia. I don't really know what's going to happen here, but we're about to pick 1 pick until we pick, and is a safety here, 107. We're going to get better value here, and we're going to go Christian Harris, linebacker out of Alabama, for our second third round pick in the NFL Draft. We got 30 picks until we pick at 114, and yep, I already know position I'm lined up. I'm lined up for a safety, and I'm going to get a safety with this next pick. So far, been a decent NFL draft for us. Jameson Williams, pick number 12. Nick Bonito, edge. Martin Emerson, cornerback. Breece Hall, running back. Christian Harris. We've gotten good value for, I think, a lot of these picks besides Nick Bonito. I feel like Martin Emerson is actually a good value. Breece Hall is actually, I think, is a very good value considering we got him in the third round and he was ranked 36 in terms of players. And then Christian Harris is ranked 55th, and we got him at pick number 82 in the third round. So, yeah. And hopefully we can get a good value on the safety, as one of the safeties just went that we were planning on drafting. So that's kind of disappointing. But it's alright. How many more picks until we pick? 18 picks left. And we got at least, what is that? 1, 2. We got 6 picks left. 6 picks left. to get a safety, defensive lineman, offensive tackle, tight end, and defensive lineman, and that's only 5 positions. So we could possibly double dip. I feel like the next position I have to go for is safety. That's why I'm keeping on the safety screen, because I'm going with the safety. It's either going to be Brian Cook or it's going to be Veron McKinley the third. Excuse me. And if we get Brian Cook, that's actually kind of good trade. That's good value too, because we're picking at 114 and we're getting him at 107. So that's a very good thing to see. 8 picks until we pick. It's going to be a good mock draft for this year. And this video will be at least a decent amount of time. Well, things have changed. I want to get good value. How are we looking at defensive linemen? How are we looking at offensive linemen or offensive tackle? 143, 142. I'm not reaching here. I'm going to take a tackle here at pick in the 1st and the 4th round pick. I'm going to take a tackle. If those 2 safeties had been there, I would have drafted one of them over taking the tackle. So the next position probably needs to be a safety. We got 35 picks until we pick. In the 5th round, we have 2 5th round picks, we have 2 6th round picks, and then we have 3 6th round picks, sorry. $32 picks until we pick? Here we are for our first pick in the 5th round of the 2022 NFL Draft, and considering we have a lot of tight ends here, I'm going to go with the best tight end available, and I'm going to go Greg Dulcich, tight end out of UCLA, as our first 5th round pick. And I know we still have the safety position to address, but I decided to go with tight end, get the best value, 5th round. We need another tight end for our coach's new system, and we're about to pick anyway in the 5th round, and this is going to be a safety no matter what. Now, what pick is this for us? This is pick 156. I'm taking, you know what? We're going to go different. We're going to go Leon O'Neal Jr., safety out of Texas A&M, and we only have three 6th round draft picks for the rest of this NFL draft. Here we are in the 6th round, our first of the 3 6th round picks that we have. It's going to be defensive linemen, it's going to be offensive linemen, and I'm going to go Logan Bruss, offensive lineman. Logan Bruss, offensive lineman out of Wisconsin. Which means the next pick that we'll have is going to be a defensive lineman. And then the last pick, it'll be best player available at the time. Or best player available on the board. Here we are for our second 6th round pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. And here we shall be taking David Anayev, defensive lineman out of Houston, with 1 pick left in the 6th round. 1 pick left in the 6th round, and it's at pick 213. It's right there, and we're going to just go best player available. That is a position that we need, whether it's defensive lineman, whether it's on the defensive side, whether it's on the offensive side. We're going to go with the pick here. And so far, it looks like it's mostly offensive linemen. This guy I did have in my first mock draft for the Atlanta Falcons. I could go for him and double dip, but we've signed a decent amount of wide receivers, so I don't feel like going for him. So, you know what? I'm going to go Vincent Gray, cornerback, and upgrade the cornerback position as our final pick in the 2022 NFL mock draft for the Atlanta Falcons. Now we just wait for the draft to finish, and then I will see you guys when it's at the end and we discuss the players that we have drafted. And that is it for the 2022 NFL Falcons Mock Draft. Let's take a look at the stats here. The trades, we made 3 trades in total. We moved down from pick 8 to pick 10. Then we moved down from pick 10 to pick 12. Received pick 156 in the 5th round. And then we traded down in the 2nd round. Pittsburgh came up, grabbed Malik Willis. We traded back with them. We got pick 52 and the 6th round pick. But I think we could probably got a 5th round pick. But it's whatever when it comes to that. In terms of the selections, we had Jamison Williams at wide receiver, Alabama, Nick Benito, Martin Emerson, Breece Hall, Christian Harris, Luke Gedeke, Greg Dolch, Leon O'Neal, Logan Bruss, David Anae, Vincent Gray, and that is it for the 2022 7th-round Atlanta Falcons Mock Draft 2.0, and I'll see you guys all for my next mock draft, which will be a 32-team and a first-round NFL mock draft, but that'll be coming out later for you guys. But without further ado, I will see you guys all later. Peace.